Just
right,
fucking
all right,
party.
all right,
All right,
all
all
right.
right. So we decided to start the new year off by talking shit.
Yeah,
One, Matt got his booster, so he is dying.
I got horrendously
Oh
fucked
my
by
god,
that
you
shot.
can't do this. You can't do this. You're so fucking loud. It's exploding.
Really? Why?
I don't understand it, dude. It's killing me inside.
Oh, you know what? Maybe it's Discord. It could be Discord.
It could be.
I bet you. I bet you. Oh, I bet you. Yeah, I got my my COVID-19 booster shot, and it was not nice to me.
This stream is sponsored by COVID.
Started during it and still going during it.
Yep. Hold on a second. Let's see how this sounds. You go to your right.
Yeah, I woke up and I felt like I was hit by a train.
Yes.
After waking up, like sweating like crazy all night long.
COVID vaccine.
Both. Why not? Sponsored by the U.S. government. Just kidding.
Sponsored by the U.S. government. No, I started off the new year, today, by having to go out and do other people's jobs.
We were playing in the snow today.
Yeah, I was playing in the snow. It was a lot of fun.
I was playing in the snow today.
Yeah, well, Jeff knows. And it was like really a rough day for it to happen because it was also like invoicing day at work. So it was like, they had to get everything out and I couldn't even be there to answer phones.
Damn.
Just had to go out and play in the snow, which I wasn't a big fan of. It was fucking cold. But, hey man, you got to do what you got to do.
It's more of a lighthearted bullshit podcast.
Well, here's the thing. The general idea of today is New Year's resolutions are dumb.
They're a little bit dumb.
I think that New Year's resolutions in general aren't necessarily helpful. I think that they're a way for fitness companies to make a shit ton of money at the beginning of the year.
They are.
And from there, you just kind of have to deal with it, if that makes sense.
Well, the problem is that you, and this is something I heard a long time ago. It's like you don't keep yourself accountable 364 days of the year. Why is the 365th day going to be any different?
Exactly.
Like, what's going to change aside from the fact that it's a different day?
Well, and the album cover for this episode said 2022. If you want to change. And that's kind of the whole point of it, right? Like, I don't personally have a New Year's resolution. I don't think you probably do either.
I never do.
Because what are you going to do with it? You know what I mean? And just so you know, everybody, we're going to be playing Void Train after this because Matt is not going to be able to handle it.
I do not. I have the reaction speed of a hot dog right now.
You are. Do a great impression of a hot dog. Say a couple of sentences. This is going to be in the podcast. Maybe. What's the reaction of a hot dog?
We were talking about New Year's resolutions, right?
New Year's resolutions, yeah. Generally dumb. That was the thing.
I don't make them anymore. I used to make them. The last one I made was probably 2017, I think. And it was the last time that my New Year's resolution was a complete and utter failure because I decided not to make them anymore. Okay. I just decided to do a thing and make a promise to myself, and that has worked every single year. Because last year I made a promise to make more content, and look at our YouTube.
The content has grown. It has risen. It has risen. Absolutely. No, and I think that's by and large a better
saying that
you're
going
to do.
Right, saying that you're going to do something. And like, oh, well, this year's going to be different. This year's my deal, my year. I'm going to lose weight or I'm going to eat healthy, like whatever it is. Yeah. Am I boring you?
Well, the whole idea of it was boring. You know what I mean? So
okay.
It was like a
excuse me.
Whoa, bro. How dare you?
Yeah, it's just like the whole idea of it is like, what makes that day that you decide that any different than any other day, unless you're going to really commit to something. And like, I'm horrible at committing to things.
Sure.
Like, I am horrible at committing to, like, losing weight and stuff like that. I was really good at it a long time ago, but shit happens.
So was I, man.
Right. Well, Hugh and I used to work out together.
Yep. We were on top of that shit.
Yeah, no, it was just one of those things, man. Like, I see people like, well, my New Year's resolution this year is such and such. It's like, I appreciate the thought behind that, but like, I'll see you fail in a week.
Sure.
And as shitty as that sounds, that's 98% of what happens.
It does sound super shitty. I'll see you fail in a week. Go fuck yourself, you big idiot.
That's the thing is, like, I always used to gauge it because, like, you know, I used to work out at public gyms. And so, you know, January 1st would be absolutely fucked at Planet Fitness. It would just be a goddamn nightmare because it also coincidentally...
I remember you always bitching about it.
Yeah. It was the first day of the month, which Planet Fitness and their God-given whatever the fuck they have decided to make the first of every month free pizza day.
Oh, yeah.
So on top of it being the day that everyone's like, I'm going to get fit, there's 40 pounds of pizza at the front of the place. So you can get a pizza slice on your way out and fuck up your first day of New Year's.
Yeah, man.
So
is there a conspiracy? Do you think that's a conspiracy? You know, like
Planet Fitness?
I remember there was one time that we had gone to the gym. And I remember afterwards we went and got like McDoubles.
You and me did that all the fucking time. Oh, we just worked out really hard and worked up a sweat.
Let's just go slam down some Mickey D's. But it's funny because like there was this thing, you know, that like, oh, the older you get, the harder it is to lose weight. And I was like, that's not going to happen. That's bullshit. And now that I'm older, that I'm literally 10 years older, more than 10 years older. Oh my God.
It's terrifying.
And considerably older than I was at that point.
We were like 17 when we did that shit.
Yeah, dude. Oh, fuck. 12 years older. It is very clear to me that I can no longer work out and then just simply lose weight.
Yeah, well, and I think a lot of it comes down to like time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it isn't necessarily that you can't lose weight. It's just like most of us don't have fucking time.
Matt just says you're both still young. Okay. All right. Fair enough, man.
My last resolution was not to swear as much. I literally had 2,586 at the end of the year. I paid off my car instead. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
There you go. I mean, that's what you got to do, right?
But
yeah, no, I think that is for sure a tactic.
Like you see these people come in on the first of the year and by the next week they're gone. I always feel bad because like I was always that big person that saw other big people and I was like, oh yeah, come on, let's go. And they all just disappear after the first week. And it's because resolutions just don't fucking work.
Hey, man. And here's the thing. I don't think that either of us are not guilty of this as well.
Oh, of course not. I'm not saying,
you know, like being the big guy at the gym, like, hey, yeah, let's fucking go, guys. And then like they leave and then, you know, maybe you last another month or another couple weeks or whatever. And then you leave and things get in the way. And that's not necessarily what this is all about. The point is your fucking resolutions are stupid.
Well, when it comes down to
don't do them. Be the change you want to see in the world.
Change you want to see in the world. But no, like it's a life thing. Like, you know, you gotta change your life. You can't just say one day I'm gonna like wake up and be like, I'm gonna do this because it's part of the season.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, and I think that's kind of the overall the feeling that I'm trying to get across. And yes, I was talking with Jeff about this and with Honor earlier about all this. And it's just, if you can do it, you know, why do you have to wait until the first of the year?
Right.
Like, why do you have to assign like some sort of meaning to it, you know?
People use it as like a kind of like a measurement point.
Mm-hmm.
I started at this point of the year and then next year it'll all be good, but like it doesn't work.
No,
like
it never does.
I honestly find, and this is like personal experience, I find that making changes in life at the hardest times are the ones that stick. And so after you've just gorged yourself during the holidays and you're already lazy, like I'm sure both of us were this year.
Oh yeah, like, dude, it was sick.
I
was ready to go.
You just fucked yourself up completely, and then you're all of a sudden going to be the picture of health going forward. Like, it doesn't work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I definitely, I'm in agreement. Okay, let me see I'm trying so hard to figure out why captions aren't working. Time is illusion, trying to make a pledge and committing to the vague nature of this rock's rotation sounds very basic, bitch. Yeah,
yes.
You're right, man. I'm with you.
your life choices need to be made.
That's
And it's
fair.
good. Like, I started my diet back up today, but that's just because it's the easiest time to restart a diet after fucking yourself up over the holidays.
Hey, man. Nothing wrong with
Uh,
fucking yourself up over the holidays, you know what I
I
mean?
at the gym when I stopped hanging working out with other big people, I lost the weight. Yeah.
Fair. I think that there's a certain amount of, oh man, what is the word?
Drive.
Like you feel better because maybe you're not as big as, say, the big person you work out with, if that makes sense.
Well, I think and I can tell from experience. Like you used to drop weight like nothing else.
It was fucked. I don't even understand how I was
Bullshit.
able to
How
do it,
quickly
dude.
you dropped weight, and I'm like,
It
what the
was
fuck
crazy,
am I doing
dude.
wrong?
I,
And so
I was like I had a fucking tapeworm.
I can agree with that. It's definitely easier when you're working out with either like I don't know. I'm the kind of person now. I work out by myself. I don't like unless it's with my fiance, but like I don't work out with other people because quite frankly, I hate people at the gym. I just
Well, yeah.
I despise them.
Because like listen, there can sometimes be like totally chill people who are like totally willing to help you out and stuff, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's great. But like a lot of the time you just feel like judged.
Well,
You know what I mean? And it doesn't
got
matter where
fucking
you are.
Sally sitting on the machine that you've been wanting to use for an hour, sending 40,000 text messages and pictures, and
Not doing anything. They're just
one
using
rep
it as a
per
chair.
30 minutes. It's like that's why I stopped. Like that's why I stopped going to public gyms. I built my own gym. But like I just yeah, New Year's just made the whole experience even worse cuz like not only is it depressing to see those people leave because like you're hoping that maybe this will be the year the world gets in shape and then
The world?
it's just not going to happen. Yeah,
Why
the world.
would you think the world is going to get in
Because,
shape?
maybe everyone woke up on New Year's morning and they're like, "Fuck it. This is the year."
Today's
And
the
it
day.
worked. Yes, they
I
are.
mean, maybe, man.
No, STI is right. You have to put yourself around people who have the same mindset, and that's
Yeah.
what I try to do. Sometimes that doesn't work, but
It's true.
other times it does work.
It's funny. So I don't know if I should say this live because I could get us in trouble.
Well,
I'm going to say
okay.
that we signed up for unnamed gym. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Unnamed gym. And they don't know my name or anything like that. So we're good. But this unnamed gym had a contract.
Mhm.
And we were like, we're going to go to the gym. It's no big deal. Fuck it.
Right.
Whatever. We got the money. Turns out pretty expensive to have a gym membership.
Yep.
Even if it's for two people. You know what? It's not even for us. In this hypothetical, it's not for us, This is for the hypothetical people. And those hypothetical people were like, you know what? This gym membership kind of fucking sucks because we don't have time to go.
Right.
So we look into the fine print of the gym membership. Those people, not we, those people do. And those people see, unless you move, that's like 50 miles. You have to stick to the contract. Otherwise, like they can charge you fees and all this stuff.
Right.
So those people decide, you know what? We're moving. So those people went in, and those people had a brother. We'll just say a brother.
Right.
And that brother happened to live about 50 miles away. So those people go into the gym, and they have a sob story about how, you know what, things are bad. We had to move out. The landlord's kicking us out. It is a whole thing.
Right.
And those people got out of the goddamn gym contract.
That works.
And I was very happy
last year
that those people got out of that contract.
Actually, not last year. I'm sorry. Last year was still. Last year was COVID.
Fucking
still.
Jesus, dude, you're stressing me out.
The year before COVID. Yeah, the year before COVID, I had signed up on New Year's.
Do you not remember that 2019 was a year or something?
No, I don't. Yeah, 2019, I signed up for a local gym, like a local gym. I'm like
which one?
Cool. It was called Designer Bodies. I'll just fucking drop it on air. I don't care.
Oh yeah, you hated that place by the end.
I loved that place, but I loved it because there was nobody there.
Sure.
And it was until the issues, the red flags started popping up. Because like New Year's there didn't exist.
Sure.
Nobody signed up there because people were afraid to go there because it was marketed as a bodybuilding gym, like bodybuilders.
This is for premium.
Yeah, this is for like
badasses.
And there were some serious fucking people in there.
Oh yeah, man.
But red flag number one, the gym owner's wife would stare at me in this judgy, itchy looking fucking, like, she hated me being there. And I don't know why, because I never talked to her.
She was just judgmental.
Right.
Because you were a big dude.
And so, like, coming upon New Year's, I was like, oh, I'm enjoying this still. And then all of a sudden, we had a change in our life where my fiance was going to go to school. So I was like, well, I can't afford $56 a month anymore.
Sure.
I was going to take on the brunt of the bills. And so I told him the situation, and the gym owner gave me a sob story about how I'm part of the family and came to lose me, and they don't want to lose me. And I said, look, I'll come back eventually. It'll be okay. It's only going to be about a year and a half, 2 years.
I just see the gym owner like crying in your arms.
Well, he wasn't crying, but he was like that.
Like what
that
it sounds
disappointed. Like. It was that disappointed, like, you've disappointed a family member type tone.
You've let me down, son.
Right. And so I told him, I'm like, it's only temporary. It's not a big deal. And so then he goes, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do without a gym? Are you just going to gain all the weight back? I'm like, no, I've been building a home gym. Well, that's not the same as a regular gym. I was like, I'm perfectly aware of that. But, like, at the same time, I got to save money. Like, it's a thing. Like, I have no choice. This fucking guy went on social media, unfollowed me on everything that their gym membership account or their gym account followed me on, and blocked me.
Wow. Because why was the salt so real?
I don't know. I was just killing my contract. I'm like, dude, it's a business. And that was the last New Year's I spent at a gym that wasn't my garage.
Yeah, dude, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, sometimes New Year's resolutions end up really screwing you.
Yeah, that sounds like it. That's fucking stupid. All things considered. So it sounds like when you tell your uncle who voted for you voted for in the last election, disown.
He was very upset.
Okay, yeah.
So I saw him at the grocery store the other day, and I'm like so happy that masks are still a thing because he didn't recognize me.
Should have just fought him, dude.
He was walking around fucking maskless, but like I'm like I see.
Of course he was. I'm not going to get into that. We're going to leave that alone.
But whatever.
Real quick, Freaky Gamer Girl had something. Oh yeah, I spent $425 a month on a membership and trainer. It was so expensive, but for me, I needed that to get me on track. Now that I have the tools, I can keep up on my own and save that money for other things.
Well, and that's the thing is like once you get those tools.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's such a barrier though for those who don't want to lose weight and need a professional. My question is, why isn't this covered by your insurance? So it's interesting. Like
some companies do.
Yeah, I actually, when I had Presbyterian a little while back,
they covered Defined, and that's
they did. That was it was all right. I went a few times. It's whatever.
Yeah. Well, like some of them do, and like if you have an insurance company that does fucking fantastic, but some of them they still pull the shit like, well, Planet Fitness, we're only paying $5 of that.
That's true.
Excuse me, it's a gym. Why does it matter? Like if anything, I'm saving you money.
I think generally too, I mean, if you're asking the question of why insurance doesn't cover something, it's just, do you even know what insurance is at this point?
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like it's just such a fucking scam.
And I think there are many things that should be covered. They know.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
They know about the pizza.
There's a lot of things that should be covered. And I guess saying that New Year's resolutions should be covered would be a little weird. But I think if somebody's like actively trying to like, because like you have to prove it to your insurance. You have to submit like a timesheet every month.
Here's the thing, dude. It's like beyond that. It's like I don't have to pay to be healthy. You know what I mean?
Well, and
it's not like I have to pay for the food to be healthy. It's like I have to pay anytime I go to the doctor for anything. Mm-hmm. And it's like that in and of itself, and then you throw on top of that like. You expect an insurance company to actually be like, oh, yeah, you're trying to better yourself? Help us. Let us help you. It's like they don't even want to help you feel better when you're sick. You know what I mean?
They don't. They want you to spend money and make them money.
Oh, it's so fucking infuriating. Like I have a
Yeah,
medical bill that will never get paid because it just infuriates me beyond belief.
we could go on all day about insurance, but
Oh yeah, that's true.
we should have
That
more
is true.
on that, actually. But like,
That could be a good topic. We
Right.
could get into the conspiracy theories, but being sick is money. Being healthy is not money. It's very true.
oh yeah. Yours has more factors than just eating right and wrong out. What is right for your body and workouts work for your body. It's so difficult to stop with a number, and I just enjoyed hurting myself in the workout. See, that's how I am.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I enjoy the physical, just like tearing yourself apart.
Do you?
I do.
Dude, so
I just don't enjoy it when it's cold.
We started playing Just Dance, and I'm going to tell you right now.
That's a workout.
3 to 4 songs in, dude, you're fucking burning up. You're
Was it
melting.
you that I told to get Ring Fit?
Yeah, we have it.
That one.
I play it
fucks
all
you
the
up,
time?
too.
I don't. I wish I could say I did, but it's like, damn.
I don't either, but that one's hard.
It is hard. It is. You know, you got to get on, you can do all sorts of stuff. Just Dance is actually just a lot of fun because we can do it like as a family. You know, we're just
Right?
like
No, of
in the
course.
room, just going to town, and it doesn't feel like work.
Mhm.
You know, like a treadmill feels like work.
And that's the thing is like, and that's
Some morbid
that's another-
stories.
Yes, I agree.
insurance
Big
failures.
Earl.
Yeah, there's got to be. That'd be
That might
pretty
be
cool.
I think
actually.
next week we're gonna do the Appalachians because
No. Next week we have
that's
something
right.
very excited planned
We
for
have
next
something
week.
next week planned.
We actually have to
Um,
research so we don't sound like total jackasses.
Correct. But anyway, like that's the thing, and you actually said it right, Tex. The whole reason that New Year's fails is because you're forcing yourself to do something you don't enjoy.
Yeah,
You have to
exactly.
find what you enjoy, and if cardio is what you enjoy, cardio is what you enjoy. If fucking throwing weights at the wall is what you enjoy, or flipping cars, I don't know. Like New
Flipping
Year's-
cars.
yeah, just flip a car.
You're just beasting it out, dude.
A little bit of PCP, and you can do anything.
A little bit of angel dust and you're flipping cars all fucking week.
But
A little
I
bit
don't
of
know,
PCP and you can do it, bud.
that's my thing. Is like I don't believe in New Year's resolutions.
Okay,
Anyone should.
let's just take this topic to another level. Okay.
Mhm.
You're on your, not deathbed, but you're like 102 years old.
Right.
So you're going to die.
Right.
There's no one else in your life. You're the only one left.
Okay.
Would you go on like the dirtiest, gnarliest bender to just end it all?
Oh, I'd try.
You try. Okay.
think if
I'm
I
wondering
had-
because, you know, it's
I think if I had nothing left,
like I have a
I would
thing.
just-
Like I won't ever do anything but trees. You know what I mean? Like the medicinal stuff.
oh, okay.
But it's like as an old man, and if you've got nothing, I'm talking. This is, you know, end of the world. Basically, you're just like, okay, there's nothing going on for me. I'm just gonna go do as much horrific shit to my body as I possibly can.
Right.
What are you doing? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna try PCP for the first time?
I think I'd do a lot of things. Well, first thing I would do is take out as many credit cards as I possibly could. That way there was no end in money.
See, the problem,
Well, think about it. You have no one left, so that debt just disappears.
it's not even that necessarily, but it's more of, I don't know. I guess I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how you're going to buy drugs with a credit card.
Cash advances, man.
I mean, fair. That's fair.
do it.
Wasn't-
You could do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Keep going. Just get a credit card from every major credit card carrier, and you're good to go.
That is pretty tough when you're old to get up and get moving to party. I'm not saying party, dude.
You know
I'm just
what?
saying try shit.
I will outfit my fucking old person scooter with a V8 engine and just go to town.
Just go to
pay
town,
somebody
dude.
to do so with one of the credit cards I took out.
Live slow, die old. That's what.
This isn't Fast and the Furious.
That's basically like how it sounds.
Oh God.
But it's interesting. I don't know, chat. What do you guys think? I mean, it sounds like every single one of you would also do the same thing. Honestly,
Oh yeah, I'd go out in a burning blaze of glory.
burning blaze of glory, man. That just sounds crazy. But see, I have zero interest in ever doing that. Just as is. You know what I mean? I've never
Only if-
thought like,
yeah,
you know what? I
only-
want to
only-
try heroin.
Right. Only if I had no one left.
Exactly.
I think the craziest thing that I really want to do is just skydiving.
Skydiving?
Yeah, I want to do skydiving.
I thought about it, and it's just like, I'm not a big like adrenaline junkie, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I am.
Why?
150 miles straight to a wall.
150 mph straight into a wall. Yeah, dude. That's
I don't know. I like the thrill of things. I love roller coasters. Like I love that shit.
okay. See, I'm not a big fan of I mean, of all the things in an amusement park, I guess the only thing I really can do is roller coasters because I hate spinning.
I mean, you can do it. Yeah, I hate spinning too.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Mm-hmm.
Last Wish real life crash dummy. Yes.
That'd be kind of fun, right?
No. See, and see, I see this conversation happening, and it's like
that would be the problem is if you survived, because like crashing into something, like if you pancake yourself and you somehow survive,
you're just in horrific pain.
But
okay, here's what you do.
102, you're not going to survive.
Here's what you do. Say you're 102, but you're a strong buck. You know, you're there, and everybody's like, "Hey, man, you're a strong fella." So you decide to go out Texas way, crash test dummy. Okay, we'll call it the crash test dummy. You need a fail safe. So here's what I'm thinking. If you survive, as soon as your heart beats after that crash, you wire it to a fucking bomb so that if it senses your heart, it explodes.
Dynamite. Just
okay.
Ingest the dynamite.
And my dad is saying something. I used to work in a hospital. There was a guy who had terminal cancer with 3 months to live. He used to go to the hospital sick as a dog, get better, and then disappear for a few months. He'd come back and told me what he did was just party until he couldn't anymore, get sick, and he lived for 3 years. Wow. I didn't know about that, Dad. That's crazy.
We'll just all go out like Dan Bilzerian.
No, we won't. We're not all going to be douchebags when we go out.
Douchebag part, just the partying part.
I was talking to Anna about Dan Bilzerian the other day. I was like, that fucking piece of shit.
Joke, man.
What a piece of shit. Can I cook a grenade while doing the test? Yes. I think that if you had the fail safe, or like say you crash and like you could go out in like a total blaze of glory, like you could make a real theatrical thing and like have like somebody standing by with a fucking like machine gun or something like that. You know what I mean?
Just a sniper watching just in case.
Exactly. Just in case. Oh shit, he's breathing. Right.
He opened his eyes.
So this is the contract, huh? When we all hit 100-ish, Matt is getting an Airbnb and we're all going to deck it out. And it'll be huge mirrors and large straws. 7-Eleven, sponsor, not sponsor. And multiple lighters and stovetops and needles and whatever else is out at that time, like VR chips you plug into your brain. Hey, man.
Hey, I'm not
I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I was saying it's going to happen.
It could. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
It'll be the last stream.
I sincerely hope that I don't have to go out like that. If I was going to end myself being old, take a few things. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I'm reading that out. I'm not reading that.
That's like a fucking noir story.
It is. That's like some Sin City stuff.
Some Sin City dark.
I live in 100 in this world. What a mad lad. You gotta be, man. You gotta be.
I don't know if it's possible. I mean, Betty White only made it to 99.
Oh.
She was supposed to last.
Pain.
I know.
Very sad.
Like, damn it.
I know.
That was the gauge. That was to let us know how long we could make it. And she
it's true.
99. Unless the Queen makes it.
Hey, you know what? But wait. Hold on. I thought the Queen died for some reason. This Mandela effect right now.
No, she's 95.
Her husband, Prince Philip, died at the age of 99. Okay, so yeah, she's still alive. Because I would have probably seen like immediate, like, holy shit. How do we assume, though? Okay, here's the thing, though. How is the Queen still alive? Do you think?
It's something to do.
Do you think she's taking the lifeblood? You think? I don't know. I'm not going to get too into that.
Maybe that's why Merkel and
that's a whole other episode. That is a very zany episode that we could get into. How do we assume that when we all die? Who says you aren't going to make it to 110? Listen, that's when you okay. When you're in the hundreds, you decide. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. was talking about the Queen. I think she is dead, but the BBC didn't want to ruin Christmas. Is that ruining Christmas? Anyway, so Righteous jumping through Seekers while my next adventure is base jumping. See, no, hell no. I don't want to do any of that.
Yeah, I want to do those squirrel suit things. I think that'd be so fun.
That sounds like death. That sounds like more likely to be death than any death of death.
Honestly, they're actually pretty. Like, apparently, it's safer than riding our fucking tram. Did you see that shit?
What? Riding our tram?
Yeah, did you see our tram got frozen?
What? Oh, yeah. Okay, first of all, yes, it got frozen. They did have amenities. They had all sorts of stuff.
They got them off.
Jeff's father, my boss.
Yeah.
He knows a lot about all of that.
Really?
Happened. So yeah, it's pretty wild. Pretty crazy that they had to get the helicopter up there.
Dead, Britain will be forced to mourn her for a solid month. Really?
Yeah. I don't think that that's like true, but I think that like.
I mean, if
it'll be a general idea. The Queen drinks Dr. Pepper and does Coke. Jesus Christ. That's what it is, man. It's Dr. Pepper and Coke. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for joining us today for this, whatever the hell this episode was, of Morbid Message Monday 2022. If you want to change, just change. You know what I mean? Stop trying to assign it to a date or don't make a resolution about it. It's not going to help. It's really not. This was an episode.
It was an episode.
This was one of the finest episodes, I'll have you know. We have captions on this episode, sir. Z-Remmers. Ha. But yes, no, this was an episode, and it was really a discussion with you all. But at the end of the day, that's kind of what we're trying to do. We do have a very thoughtfully planned out episode next week, which is probably why this week's episode was not at all thought out or planned.
Next week is going to be a lot of reading.
And yeah, I don't think it's going to be a lot of reading. It's going to be a lot of listening because our guest, I'm excited. I'm going to say it. I'm excited for our guest next week. This is Prime Professional Podcasting. The 3 P's. Hey. The 3M's bringing you the 3. I'm going to leave that alone. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today for another incredible episode of Morbid Message Monday. This is basically the best podcast out there. So if you can rate us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever you happen to be listening, make sure it's 5 stars. If it's not, just don't even bother.
Make sure you subscribe to the Morbid Message Mondays YouTube too.
Make sure you do that as well.
It's lacking some peeps.
It's lacking some peeps. Yeah, it's lacking some peeps. One of the best podcasts for sure. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. I was 100% just being full of myself and being a shithead about it. In a way to feign confidence that we have one of the best podcasts out there. But if you think so, man. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you have a great day, night, evening, whatever happens to be that you're having. Kindly listener, Matt, you got anything else?
No, I'm good. Thank you guys so much for listening today.
Goodbye. Don't forget to check out the Morbid Message Monday YouTube and listen to every other episode of this podcast wherever podcasts are available.